Hi, I'm Wendi Gordon. As some of you already know, in 2020, my career as a pastor ended very suddenly and painfully. I was not prepared for that or for the many losses that resulted from it. And in 2021, a severe depression almost killed me. But I recovered and built a new life on the ashes of my old one. And now I have the honor and privilege of helping other people do the same. Whether they need to completely change almost everything like I did, or they just want to improve some aspect of their life and their mental and spiritual well-being. I help them do that through my writing, my speaking at in-person and virtual events, and my private coaching. In 2022, I started my Changing Lives newsletter on Substack, where many of you will be watching this. And I continue to get new subscribers almost daily. Hundreds of people have let me know how much my words resonate with their own experiences and how much they appreciate my honesty and willingness to share the messy parts of my life as well as my successes. And so as 2025 begins, I've decided I want to do more interactive activities. Writing can be such a one-way interaction, and even public speaking only allows limited time for questions and answers. So one thing I'm doing this year is Zoom spiritual support groups. And the first one starts on January 12th. It's called Spiritual Support for Weary Souls. And you can find out more about that at bit.ly/weary souls. It's a 6-week group limited to 12 people that's intended to be a safe and inclusive space for us to share all that has wearied our souls over this last year and continues to. And the spiritual beliefs and practices that have helped us cope or given us hope, as well as those that have sometimes made things harder. I'm very excited about the group and only have a few spots left in it. Maybe one of them will be filled by you. But I wanted to take this time just to introduce myself to those of you who don't already know me, and to let those who do know me know more about me and the ways that Changing Lives will be changing in the year ahead. I'll be doing at least one video post each month, which will also be available as a podcast on Apple and Spotify, and possibly on YouTube as well. And I'll be varying the format of my posts. They won't always be long personal essays. They will include insights from other people, interviews with people whose experiences are different, but whose underlying struggles are similar. All kinds of different combinations. So expect the unexpected. Things like this squeeze toy, which is one of the best tools I've found for improving my mental health recently. And spiritual experiences like Bruce Springsteen concerts and watching a heron catch and eat a fish at the park. I believe that we are all spiritual people, and that too often spiritual health is ignored because religion can be controversial and because there's confusion over what exactly it means to be spiritual. And some people see spiritual as the opposite of the flesh or of the material or real world. And I don't see it that way. I believe we're all spiritual beings, that we all can have spiritual experiences anytime and anywhere, that any item can have spiritual significance for us, and that we can all be spiritual teachers for each other and sources of spiritual support. So I look forward to getting to know more people this year and reaching more people with my message that no matter how hopeless your life may seem or the world may seem, It is possible to have a better life. I created one for myself when I didn't think it was possible, and I'd love to help you do the same. I have an undergraduate degree in social work and a graduate degree from seminary, as well as years of professional experience as a former pastor. But my most valuable knowledge and skills come from the personal struggles, both mental and spiritual, that I have gone through, and my own recovery journey, which of course is ongoing, because I don't think anyone is ever fully recovered and fully enlightened, living a perfect ideal life, never having any negative thoughts about themselves or anyone else. That's just not realistic. But I do believe that life can be better than it is for many of us now. And certainly mine is already a lot better than it was a couple of years ago. And I'd love to help you make yours better too. Whether that's simply through reading my words on my Changing Lives Substack page, wendigordon.substack.com, or through the Zoom spiritual support group, or private coaching, or hearing me speak at an online summit or in-person mental health event. Whatever I can do to help you, I want to do it, because that also helps me remember what I've learned and how far I've come, and to practice what I preach. So if you've watched this far, thank you, and I look forward to sharing more with you in future posts. Thanks. Bye.